Aquatic Center Learn to Swim program. And I appreciate you all being here today. We thank you for joining us as we celebrate the Greensboro Aquatic Center's Learn to Swim program and recognize the dedicated staff and volunteers who make this incredible program such a success. As someone who has been involved with the Greensboro Aquatic Center since the very beginning, conceptual stages for this facility, it is rewarding to see what an enormous asset the Aquatic Center has become to our community and to the entire region. And I have been involved since the very beginning, and I thought it might be helpful to give a brief history of this place and how it has evolved. It all started in 2002 with the first ballot initiative that failed. Then we tried again in 2006, and finally in 2008 we succeeded. The Aquatic Center was opened quickly in 2011, and in 2011, as soon as it opened, we started this Learn to Swim program. The Learn to Swim program was Matt Brown's idea and Susan Brayman. They worked together down in Florida where they did something similar, and they wanted to do that back then. But we have always, as part of the Summit Rotary Foundation, we've always been a supporter of the Learn to Swim program, and we've been there since the beginning as well. And I remember that opening ceremony, and I don't see Dianne Bellamy Small here today, but as I remember, she was one of the first, if not the first person in the pool for that event. But so I mentioned that Matt Brown has been instrumental in getting this done, Susan Brayman. Mark Bush has been very helpful in raising money for the endowment fund. And Richard Beard, through the Bearcat Sports Dinner, has also raised a lot of money for this, and we thank you all for that. But I always like to say that the reason that the Aquatic Center has been so successful is because of outstanding management, an outstanding facility, and a volunteer network. So the management of the Coliseum has been tremendous in helping the Aquatic Center grow and thrive. Also, the facilities, it's a top-notch facility. It is known throughout the country. I've had people, as you're traveling, as Matt's been traveling, as other people have been traveling, Greensboro Aquatic Center is known throughout the country as one of the best facilities that exist. And the volunteers, the Sports Foundation, the amount of volunteers that are required to make this work has been tremendous. And if you want to support it, you can donate to we have a 501c3, a charitable organization that y'all can donate to help support this Learn to Swim program. And we encourage you to do that. But instrumental, so Susan Brayman, as I said, has been instrumental in the success of this. Susan created the Learn to Swim program for Greensboro and now serves as the executive director of the Learn to Swim program. Susan, if you will please come to the podium to make today's very special presentation.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you all that are here today. We appreciate the support and your attendance. We're really excited to kick off another year of this great partnership with Guilford County Schools for the Learn to Swim program. And just this morning, we had Joyner Elementary School, I think some 37 second graders here taking their lessons. And that's just one of 46 schools that are on the slate this year for lessons with us. So it's such a privilege, and it's just an honor for me to be a part of this and to know that we've grown from what was four schools the very first year to have 46 scheduled this year. The fact is we've already done, this is school number 20. Thank you. This is school number 20 that's here right at the moment. So, but anyway, we're very proud of that relationship with Guilford County Schools. And I want to begin to take a moment to recognize two individuals that are the keys to that partnership with Guilford County Schools to make the program the success that it is. The first one is to recognize Leanne Williams, who is the Greensboro Aquatic Center's coordinator for the second grade Learn to Swim program. She's done a tremendous job in her first year of doing this to schedule 46 schools, to work with the school system and to work with the instructors and to deliver a top-notch set of lessons for these students. The second person I want to recognize who's also key to this relationship is Becky Hayslip with Guilford County Schools right here. Becky is our liaison. Then Leanne and myself and David, the manager of the Aquatic Center, work very closely with Becky. And I tell you, I can't say enough about the tremendous support that she gives us, the work that she does to help make this successful. So thank you, Becky. I also wanted to take a minute to recognize our friends from Speedo that are with us today. We are hosting the Speedo Junior Nationals East next door, so it's a nice opportunity that some of the folks from Speedo could be here. They're longtime supporters of the Learn to Swim program. They have provided caps, goggles, bathing suits for second graders, and this school year, the 24-25 year, Speedo has generously donated 400 youth kickboards for us. So with us today, over here in the corner from Speedo is Rick Worthington, the senior manager executive team, and along with the sports marketing team, Lillian Gordon and Gina Ferrix. So thank you, Speedo. Thank you for coming. So today we're gathered to announce the recipient of the 3rd annual Dianne Bellamy Small Service Award for the second grade Learn to Swim program. The award is in honor of the Guilford Board of Education member and longtime Greensboro Aquatic Center volunteer, Dianne Bellamy Small. The award recognizes an individual who's provided longtime support, commitment, and dedicated service to the Greensboro Aquatic Center's Learn to Swim program. I am honored today to announce Lisa Key as a recipient of the 3rd annual Dianne Bellamy Small Learn to Swim Service Award. Lisa has been with the Aquatic Center since the day we opened. I hired her before we opened. So she has really been there from the get-go back in September of 2011. She also has been involved in this program, second grade Learn to Swim program, since its inception, when we began in 2011. Lisa's an outstanding instructor. She is patient, she's kind, she has so much experience working with any level that she's given, all levels, all abilities. I can't say enough about the skill and expertise that she brings and how long that dedication and commitment has been there. And I think I can safely say that her fellow instructors greatly appreciate her experience as well as her willingness to help with this program. So thank you, Lisa. And if you would come up now and accept your award.
I just wanted to say what an honor it is to receive this award for a job, especially that I really love doing. The kids are fantastic most of the time. I've been coughed on, sneezed on, thrown up on, pinched, kicked, all the above. But they are great, and I love doing it, and I just enjoy it, you know. I would rather do that than pretty much anything else. And I just want to say thank you to Susan and David and Leanne, and especially to all the deck coordinators too that help us out. We couldn't do it without you. So thank you very much.
Congratulations again, Lisa. So we have a special guest here today who would like to congratulate Lisa on her honor. So if everyone would please join me in welcoming the Guilford County Schools Executive Director of Academic Services, Karen Ellis.
Thank you, Susan, for having me. And congratulations, Lisa, on behalf of Dr. Contreras, the school board. We all appreciate what we do. We know that teaching is not easy for the sneezes and the coughings and the vomit and all of the things, but we really appreciate it. We want to thank you for your dedication to the Learn to Swim program. It has been a tremendous benefit for our students. And the Greensboro Aquatic Center, for what you do, we just appreciate the opportunity that gives our students. I don't remember the first time I was in a pool, because it happened when I was so young. My father, I was actually telling someone earlier, my father was the one who taught me to swim, but he didn't know how to swim. And my mother, who grew up, never learned how to swim. And it was that experience of not having her face splashed and being in water that she couldn't overcome. But I think if she had an instructor like you, she could have done it. My sister and I couldn't quite do it. I think we may have joked with her too much that we might dunk her. And so that wasn't good. So thank you for your caring attitude, because there are students who get in the water and they are just frankly scared. And to deal with a child who is scared takes a special heart. But you have removed that fear from our students. And the opportunities that you have opened up for them to be able to be in the water and enjoy that is life-changing, as well as the safety factors. The skills gained in the Learn to Swim program are not only potentially life-saving, but it helps them have full physically active lifestyles, improve their overall health and fitness, and expose them to additional swim opportunities and other aquatic related activities. It's so exciting to see the growth of this program since 2011, and we share the Aquatic Center's vision to striving to make life-changing programs available to as many Guilford County students in second grade as possible every year. I know that the 3,500 second grade students from our 46 participating schools during this 24-25 school year are just excited to get into the water. And we are so grateful that these young people will learn skills that will benefit them for the rest of their lives. So thank you, and thank you all for what you do to support this program. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. And thank you again, Becky, and everybody involved in the program with Guilford County Schools. It's, I've said this a few times over the years, but the amount of people that speak about this program is amazing, because they say, what are you doing to get the support of the school? We can do lessons after school, but how did you get them during the day? They can't do it. We're doing it. We have some policy in place. We work together well to make it happen. So it's just an envy, I guess I should say, of a lot of people that are involved in aquatics that want to teach people how to swim. So thank you. The success of the Aquatic Center, and in particular the community services that we do, including this Learn to Swim program, would not have been possible without the full support of the City of Greensboro's council. So with us today as our last speaker, it's my privilege to introduce to you a council member, Councilwoman Mary Kay Abuzuator, for a few closing remarks. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to you, Lisa. This is just so exciting. I'm Mary Kay Abuzuator, Greensboro City Council at Large, and also a proud member of the Sports Foundation Executive Board. So I believe there are a few more in here. Sports Foundation, raise your hand. I think we have quite a few. So yes, and everything that you've done, Susan, to see the success of this, the Coliseum, and Susan touched on it, the collaboration between getting the swimming meets going and the school system, because who doesn't want a second grader to be able to survive should they be in that awful experience where they need to know how to swim? Who wouldn't want a child to know? So, thank you to the schools. Thank you to Susan, the great city of Greensboro. And I do bring greetings on behalf of the mayor and the entire city council. Since it opened in 2011, the Aquatic Center has hosted so many championship meets. But even through all of that, I think this is perhaps one of the most important things it does. I really do. Now, the economic development people, and there are some in the room, we have to say how much it has brought in and generated in economic development, because there were people to begin with. I was not on council until 2011, but I saw everything played out in the community. There were people that didn't want it. And now you look and see the success it has been, and they're all back there cheerleading. Yay, we have this. So it's just wonderful to see. The Learn to Swim program, by the end of this school year, there will have been over 17,000 students, second graders, who have learned how to swim. What an incredible and life-changing experience that is. So to all the volunteers, all of the staff, everyone who has ever been involved in this, I have a heartfelt thank you from everyone in the city. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary Kay. Appreciate that very much, and your continued support. And then this really is wrapping up our program for today, but I want to remind everyone that this is the time of year of our annual fundraiser. So if anyone's interested in sponsoring a swimmer, we have that going on right now, and we have someone in the back of the room to tell you more about it if you're interested. It's $40. And we're actually doing a raffle this year too. Everybody who sponsors a swimmer has an entry for a pair of Blake Shelton tickets, which I think is coming up early in the next year. So it's a win-win. Helps a second grader. It's approximately what it costs to get a second grader through their week of lessons. And then our ongoing annual Christmas card sale is on, and these cards are designed by second graders. We pick a few of them as the winners of the cover art for them, and they make a nice gift for you and certainly help support the program. So I want to close by mentioning those two options. They're also going to be for sale at the Aquatic Center desk the rest of the holiday season. But again, thank you all so much. As I look around, there's so many great supporters of the program that are instrumental in its success. So I thank you all for coming today, and I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday.